Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle? The answer lies in their habits. Habits, these seemingly small, repetitive actions, are the unsung heroes of success. They are the quiet architects of our lives, building our days, influencing our decisions, and shaping our future. They are the invisible threads weaving the fabric of our existence. It's not the grand gestures or the monumental decisions that define us, but these daily rituals, these habits that truly determine our course. Think about it. The way you start your day, the food you eat, the time you spend on your phone, the exercise routine you follow, or even the books you read are all habits. They are automated behaviors that we've developed over time, and they're so ingrained in us that we often perform them without even thinking. But here's the beautiful part. Habits are not just about doing something over and over again. They are about creating a lifestyle, a way of being that aligns with our deepest values and aspirations. They are the stepping stones to our goals, the tools we use to carve out our desired future. And it's not just about the big, life-changing habits like working out or eating healthy. It's also about the small, seemingly insignificant ones. The habit of gratitude, for example, can shift your perspective, making you appreciate the blessings you have instead of focusing on what you lack. The habit of reading just a few pages of a book every day can expand your knowledge and open up new worlds of understanding. These habits, both big and small, can simplify our lives, freeing up mental space for us to focus on other tasks, to dream, to create, to innovate. They can automate the mundane, giving us the freedom to explore the extraordinary. So, if habits hold such transformative power, how can we harness this power and create new habits? Let's find out. The first step to creating new habits is to make them simple and automatic. Now, you might be wondering, what does it mean to make a habit simple and automatic? It's about stripping down the habit to its most basic form and then integrating it into your daily routine in such a way that it becomes second nature, something you do without even thinking about it. Imagine you're trying to form a habit of regular exercise. If you start off with an ambitious plan to hit the gym for 2 hours every day, you're setting yourself up for failure. It's complicated, it's difficult, and it's likely to feel overwhelming. On the other hand, if you start with a simple habit, like doing 10 minutes of stretching every morning, you're more likely to stick with it. It's easy, it's manageable, and it doesn't require a huge time commitment. So, how do you make a habit automatic? Let's stick with the morning stretching example. Try linking it to an existing part of your routine, like brushing your teeth or having a cup of coffee. So, every morning right after you brush your teeth, you do your 10 minutes of stretching. By pairing the new habit with an established routine, you create a trigger that helps to automate the habit. Another example is drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. This is a simple habit that can have a significant impact on your health and well-being. To make it automatic, you could place a glass of water on your nightstand before going to bed. That way, when you wake up, the first thing you see is that glass of water, ready to be drunk. These are just a few examples, but the possibilities are endless. The key is to start small, keep it simple, and find ways to incorporate the habit into your daily routine until it becomes automatic. Remember, the simpler and more automatic the habit, the easier it is to stick to. A commitment and identifying triggers are the next steps in forming new habits. Commitment, as they say, is what transforms a promise into reality. It's the word that speaks boldly of your intentions and the action which speaks louder than words. It's making the time when there is none, coming through time after time after time. When it comes to creating new habits, the strength of your commitment can be the difference between success and failure. To make a habit stick, you need to dedicate yourself to it for at least 3 to 4 weeks. This is because it takes about that long for our brains to adapt to new behaviors and accept them as routine. So, whether it's going for a run every morning, eating healthier, or sitting down to meditate, commit to doing it consistently for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Remember, it's not about perfect, it's about effort. Now let's talk about triggers. Triggers are cues that kickstart our habits. They can be anything from a location, time of day, emotional state, other people, or even a preceding action. Identifying your triggers is crucial in forming new habits because they signal your brain to start a behavior. They're like the green light on a traffic signal, telling you when to go. For instance, feeling stressed could be a trigger for overeating. In such a case, the key to breaking the habit is to identify this trigger, understand it, and find a healthier response. Instead of reaching for that bag of chips, you could go for a walk, listen to some calming music, or practice deep breathing. In essence, triggers are about understanding your behavior. By identifying what prompts your habits, you can develop strategies to replace old habits with new, healthier ones. Remember, the more specific you can be about when, where, and how your habits occur, the easier it will be to change them. With commitment and the right triggers, you are well on your way to forming new habits. Temptation is a part of life, and having a plan to deal with it is crucial in forming new habits. Temptations, those little distractions that pull you away from your path to success, are inevitable. They're part of our everyday lives, and they're not always bad. But when we're trying to form new habits, they can become a major stumbling block. So how can we prepare for these moments of temptation and make sure they don't derail our progress? The answer is simple: planning. A well-thought-out strategy can be your secret weapon against temptation. It's like having a roadmap that guides you through the obstacles, keeping you on track even when the journey gets tough. Let's consider an example. Imagine you're trying to adopt a healthier eating habit, but you're often tempted by unhealthy snacks during your mid-afternoon slump. A plan for this could be to always have a healthy snack on hand. This way, when the temptation arises, you're prepared. You have an alternative that aligns with your new habit, instead of resorting to the unhealthy snack that's so easy to grab. Or perhaps you're trying to incorporate regular exercise into your routine, but the allure of your comfy couch often wins. In this case, your plan could involve scheduling your workouts at a time when you're usually more energetic, or finding a workout buddy to hold you accountable. The key here is to anticipate the temptations you're likely to face and craft a strategy to deal with them. And remember, these plans don't have to be complex. In fact, the simpler they are, the more effective they're likely to be. So don't view planning for temptation as a sign that you're expecting to fail. On the contrary, it's a proactive approach that sets you up for success. It's about recognizing the challenges that lie ahead and equipping yourself with the tools to overcome them. It's about being honest with yourself, understanding your weaknesses, and turning them into strengths. Planning for temptation is not admitting defeat, but preparing for success. So, as you embark on your journey to form new habits, remember to take some time to plan for the temptations that may come your way. It's a small step, but it could make a world of difference in your success. Creating new habits is a journey, not a destination. It's an expedition into the depths of your own mind, a quest to redefine your daily life, one habit at a time. As we've traversed through the landscapes of habit formation, we've discovered some key milestones. First, we learned that making habits simple and automatic is the cornerstone of habit formation. By breaking down complex tasks into manageable bits, we can seamlessly integrate them into our daily routine. It's less about a sudden transformation and more about creating a rhythm that naturally becomes a part of who we are. Next, we discuss the importance of commitment, of pledging to a habit for a span of 3 to 4 weeks. This period allows our minds to adapt to the change, to become comfortable with the new routine. But commitment alone is not enough. We also need to identify our triggers, the cues that spark the chain reaction of our habits. By recognizing these triggers, we gain a deeper understanding of our habits and how they function. Planning for temptation was our next stop. Temptations are inevitable, but they don't have to be insurmountable. By anticipating these challenges and having a plan in place, we can navigate through them without veering off our path. It's about being prepared, about knowing that the road to habit formation isn't always smooth, but that each hurdle is a stepping stone towards our goal. Embarking on this journey of habit formation is not about being perfect. It's about progress, about moving forward, even if we stumble along the way. It's about understanding that it's okay to falter, to take a misstep, because each step, whether forward or backward, is a part of the journey. Remember, the power to improve your life is in your hands, one habit at a time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Online with Teresa for more inspiring and practical tips.